Hello, hello, my name is Ashe, and you're probably wondering, what the hell is this? Yes, it's Dragon Age 2, and the reason why I'm playing Dragon Age 2 is because next week is E3, and I'm in the middle right now of doing Dragon Age 3 coverage, and you're probably going, what the hell does that mean? Well, you'll find out eventually, I mean seriously. But anyway, I'm flying to Los Angeles next week, and I wanted to start this, I guess, because whenever I'm basically doing multiple things. I'm doing Galactic Love, which is the Mass Effect machinima that I'm doing. I'm also doing Dragon Age stuff, and I'll eventually come back to Skyrim, but it's gonna be a while because Elder Scrolls is gonna be into it's shifting into multiple beta testing. So I'm not sure what E3 is going to bring, because it's going to be a slew of new information, but at the very least I do want to play Dragon Age because I want to refresh it. And not only that, but I want to also, what I did for Mass Effect was that I had multiple save files for everyone, and I had a whole entire list of the different kind of save files that I had for Paragon Shepard, Renegade Shepard, the different love interests. Whenever I did it with Mass Effect, I had the save generator, Gibbed save generator, but obviously for Dragon Age 3, I don't think I can do that. If he has one already set up, then that's amazing, but at the very least, what I can do is I can play the different characters that I want to play. Now, because I've already played this game 3 times with a female mage and rogue, and and all of them were romance with Anders, and you can tell where that's going. I'm just gonna play as a male mage, primarily because, one, I love the conflict between mages and Templars. I personally don't like playing a warrior or rogue. I did play a rogue in this game, and it was a lot of fun. However, I just think that I'm more inclined, whenever I'm not playing a mage kind of character, I have to play as a Templar lover, and that's just not me. So I'm doing something completely unfamiliar to myself, and I'm talking through this. I'm not very good at talking while I'm playing a game, specifically because I usually like to enjoy, well, okay, one, I don't like doing Let's Plays like this because, one, you hear my voice, two, I'm not very good at talking during games because I always think that they're a cinematic experience, especially with RPGs, with Mass Effect, with Dragon Age, with Skyrim, with any of them. And for me to talk over them, it just kind of pisses me off, to be completely honest. And I will turn on subtitles so that you can get the basic gist of everything that I'm doing. But right now, obviously, Cassandra's going after Varric and being very aggressive because she wants to know the real story of Hulk, who came in, basically caused a series and chain of events that led to the fall of Circle. Now, if you haven't played DA2, Dragon Age Origins, you're probably going to be like, what the hell is going on? If so, to be honest, I don't mind it. I completely understand it. Get the hell off this video. Go play Origins. And I say go play Origins because it's actually a really good game. And when I say a really good game, I seriously mean a really good game. Download it. It's probably cheap as hell. Last time I checked it, the Dragon Age Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition was $10. And $10 for an amazing experience that took 6 years of development, that's actually pretty good. So I completely suggest it. Oh, and you have to, oh no, I was about to say, yeah, this is whenever I have to play, but I highly suggest it so that you know the context of what is happening. Who are the Circle of Magi? Who are the Templars? Who are these crazy people that I am talking about? And it's really helpful. I mean, I could go here. Something I am doing also is that I'm going to help the people that don't know anything about Dragon Age kind of get savvy to the lore. But that's not going to come until after E3. Oh god. Okay. You have to indulge me here now because I have to... Oh god. Don't cancel out completely. I want to get the subtitles for you guys. Okay, always on. This will be easier because then you guys will be able to actually see what is happening and what is going on. So, okay. Let's go. And I completely apologize if you're like, I wanna know what's going on. But to be honest, it's how old is this game? This game is like 2 years. Oh, and I'm gonna be playing a Sarcastic Hawk because personally, I do think that the Sarcastic Hawk has an amazing, not amazing, but hilarious setup of different dialogue options within the game. The Paragon equivalent. The Paragon equivalent of this game is the diplomatic kind of thing. Oh, and yes, Carver, you can do it. It's really goody two shoes, God, I want to throw up kind of thing. So, one thing that you'll notice is that if you're new to Dragon Age completely, you can pause it, you can actually go through and, well, not right now, but normally you'd be able to click on a different character and then use that. But for the sake of the beginning of this intro, they don't let you do that because, well, it's the beginning and that's just kind of stupid. Hi! Whenever they start up, they give you a certain amount of, like, different spells. They tell you, like, well, I don't know if I can actually access the tutorials right now, but they usually give you the different things of going, oh, here's a tooltip. This is how you use magic. This is how you use Mind Warp. And I'm letting Carver die because I'm a jerk. Hiya! This spell is really good, except for it's, if I remember correctly, it's horrible against the very big, like, whenever you get to the ogres, like the, what is it, maybe like 15 feet tall ogres, or any of the bosses. They don't really take Mind Blast very well. So, and I'm going to be saying so a lot because I'm so good at saying so. Now, this is the ogre that I'm talking about. It's one of the characters of the Blight. The Blight is, okay, so, oh my gosh. Now I think about it, it will take so long to go into the actual core of what Dragon Age is. Dragon Age started out as you were fighting these monsters. They are called the Darkspawn. The Darkspawn are based off actual humans, elves, and dwarves that are in this game. So, and I was playing horrible. Thank goodness for totally awesome and nice. Anyway, the Darkspawn take over. Their basic goal is to corrupt. Oh, I'm gonna take a liberty here and freaking go. They want to cut up. I totally failed it. I totally failed it. If you actually played this game, you know how Knight Commander Meredith like pronounces corrupt, but I just made a complete fool of myself.
That's not what really happened.
And I really feel bad because I don't know how to do Let's Plays. Like, I apologize. Like, for me, talking this much over a game is just, it irks the crap out of me because I love the way that Cassandra just goes after Varric, the way that she has a subtle accent. I can't tell. I haven't, okay, personally, I haven't looked into the history of Cassandra Pendergast, and I haven't watched Dawn of the Seeker, and I hate it because I've only read the quote-unquote cliff note. Oh, I guess I could say I read the wiki of Dawn of the Seeker because I'm still catching up. I just bought World of Thetis. It's a really awesome volume copy of, or it's on volume 1 right now, and it's a huge copy of basically the lore within the Dragon Age, and it gives you the history behind it. Cassandra Pendergast is the one that is on here that is interrogating Varric the dwarf, and the way that she has her setup, it's just like a very strong woman. Oh, I can actually get in here, and I'm going to do this, import my save. So obviously I've taken the liberty of playing, what was I talking about earlier? I don't remember. But anyway, I am very much centered around the perfect save. And I don't even think I mentioned it before. Of course, it takes me about 10 minutes into the game to actually tell you that I'm looking to make this the perfect save. It's going to have everything. It's going to have, I already have all the DLC for Dragon Age 2. So once the save is done, it's gonna be, I'm gonna upload it, and anyone can use it. Now, I don't know if I want to do a let's play for all of them, but I do want to finish Male Hawk as a mage, Male Hawk as a warrior who sides with the Templars, and then like an angry renegade. Well, it's not called renegade in this game, but where is it? No, that's not it. A renegade save. Basically, I want to have multiple saves, and then I want to distribute it to the people that play it. Now, see, I already have everything already listed on here. I have a perfect save. Obviously, this was generated. Thank you, the creator of Gibbs Dragon Age Save Generator, and I'm probably spending so much time into this. Because it made everything easier. I mean, I already finished Dragon Age Origins with multiple characters, but that's the one that I like I can do multiple saves. I wish I had the technology. No, I wish I had the ability to make save generators for people, but unfortunately, I cannot. So this is basically the background story of what happens with everything that is going on in Ferelden, Ferelden and Thedas. Thedas is the world of Dragon Age, and and Ferelden is a certain landmass. It's a certain country, if you will. So they're basically giving the story of Hulk, who is the person that is the male protagonist of this whole entire thing, and the background is up to you, the way that you want to build it up. You want him to be a nice guy, you want him to be a complete asshole, you want him to be a sarcastic asshole. It's still the same thing. Oh, and I have to apologize in advance also. I try to keep my language to a minimum as far as explicit language. It's not always going to work out that way, but if it does, then hey, awesome.
I think that's all of them.
For the moment. And
we've lost it all.
I'm going to avoid spoiler alerting everyone as far as what I'm doing. Oh, that's a thing I should probably choose. Look on the bright side. See how there are like three different choices? I always choose the middle one. At least whenever I have to.
Yes.
And then whenever
You're right.
yeah, anyway.
Why did we wait so long?
If I remember correctly, within Dragon Age 2, the way that they have it is that you choose the first dialogue choice that you make is with you for the entire game, unless if you keep on doing one specific emotion over and over and over again. But that is your baseline. So I'm going to go ahead and run. Oh, I think I still have a running mod on here. I uninstalled this ages ago, and whenever I did this, it was, oh god, whenever I first did this, I was just like, I'm running so slow, I'm not gonna lie, I put a boob mod on Bethany, even though I'm not playing with her on this one. But yeah, once she moves to the side, you'll be able to find out, because I'm a horrible person. I decide boobs need to be bigger in RPGs. Because reasons. Although they did make Leandra even worse, and I like Leandra. I didn't want her to have additional boobs. She has better boobs than me. Like, oh, this game. But anyway, or not this game, the modders. Drives me crazy. So anyway, yes, this will be the perfect save. I really hope. I didn't even touch anything. Jeez. I also think I modded Aveline. I regret it deeply. You'll see in a second once she pops up and you can actually see what she's doing. I modded her chin. Or I added a mod to her chin. And it basically, she has a very distinct chin, and while she's playing, she's a very masculine kind of woman. And it's a good thing. I'm glad about it. However, it also lands on the idea of whenever I actually decided to use the chin mod, I was just like, the determinants of beauty, and I'm just replicating it. I mean, I already went with the boob freaking one. Why am I doing goddamn A chin job.
Stop squirming.
But yeah,
Wesley.
she
You'll
has
make
a
it
pretty
worse.
dominant jaw, and it's gone in this one. And I think I have also a mod that changes most of the base characters, where they look a little bit better than originals. So
I thought they all abandoned laboring.
I'm talking a lot over everything, and I'm crossing the 15-minute line. I actually wanted it to be 15 minutes each episode, but when it comes down to it,
Wesley.
if I'm gonna play this all the way through and even stay on, oh my god,
Dear, they saved us.
if I'm gonna stay on this one, it's gonna take forever, and I'm probably going to make these into like 20-minute, because RPGs are really long. And if you didn't notice how angry he looked whenever he like approached Wesley, if you see female Hawk go against him, like in the original one, it is not that angry. I actually kind of laughed because she was like, she went up in front of him, she gave him the stank eye, and I was just like, I'd call your bluff.
This Templar has been convinced to postpone
But
this
yeah.
fight for illegal mages. So let's not dwell upon it, shall we? Wise girl.
I apologize. I shouldn't even laugh at that. Stupid.
Another blade between
So
us and the
anyway,
dance floor.
besides the boob
Yes,
mods
please.
and the chin jobs,
So long as the Horde is their first
I don't think
concern.
I added
My duty is
extraneous
clear.
amount of edits to this,
For another day, if we are granted the
because
opportunity.
most of them
We will
are
be fine.
affiliated with my
We will.
female one. Alright, how did you decide
For a while,
the
it
Horde?
looked like we
Technically,
were
if
the
I
ones
wanted to do a
escape the
speedrun,
dance
I can
floor.
easily do a
We
speedrun.
aren't
I
free of them yet.
memorized,
You
I
didn't
think,
see us together.
almost all of the quests that are
This is
in
just a
this.
start.
The only thing, I found out today
Yes,
that
I
the
see
only
it
quests
now.
I've never done
Third
are the
Company,
Chanters
under
board
Captain Varro.
ones. The Chanters
Then you saw
board
how all of the
is in front of the
armies
Chantry,
defeated.
and
We
they
fell to betrayal,
have these like,
not
different
the
selections that you can
Darkspawn.
do. And
arm of the Horde will not
there were
have
3
the
quests that
same
I missed out
advantage.
on. And whenever I found that out, I started freaking out because I thought I had the perfect saves. And now, nope, I have to redo all of my saves.
But as long as there is a greater
AKA,
danger,
I had to
you and
redo
I
one
are
save
cool.
with Anders
Thank
dating
you,
a
Wesley.
female mage
For now,
because
we'll leave with you.
reasons.
North is cut off. We barely escaped the main body of the Horde.
So yes, it's not a completely horrible thing though, because I've never played with the male Hulk. So
If the options are
it's a
south
good
or
feeling,
die,
to be
I'll take
honest,
my
because
chances with
the way
south.
that I interpret it is that a lot of people don't like doing this, but for me, I like going through different character dialogues. Male is much different than female, especially whenever you're dealing with like whenever I did all of my Mass Effect things, like I had different characters, like who is it? I had a female who would always be a renegade. I had a male that was always Paragon, primarily because I think Mark Meir, the voice of Male Shepherd, was so much better at doing Paragon than Renegade voices, while Jennifer Hale was exquisite at doing Renegade voices. So that's what I love about doing that in Dragon Age, and I guess BioWare games in general, because, well, shit, they do it. They give me the opportunity to have replayability with these games. So I'm not going to be completely, like, I've already played this 3 times through on what I thought were perfect saves, but because they weren't. YOLO. Whatever. Oh my god. I'm definitely going to go over the limit because I keep on doing silly things. Oh, and now I can actually show the leveling system. And because magic. Now, if I bring this up again in a later time and all of these values are hiding up to 100 and stuff, that's because I play these games very fast for a good reason. Because if I'm going to have the perfect save, it better be as fast as possible. I like the idea of playing Nightmare. I like the idea of challenging myself. But when it comes down to a game I've already played 3 different times on harder difficulties or Nightmare difficulties, if I'm going to be doing a Let's Play, I guess, or a 4th playthrough, which I am, I don't know, I don't think I can stand just doing all that over and over again. So yeah, so, and also if you see Fenris completely at 100% friendship status, that's because I'm so scared that he won't love me. So yeah, that's how I interpret everything whenever it comes to things. I like to cheat in video games because it makes everything faster, and it makes me sad, but that's how I view it. So, oh no, I want to. Oh, it doesn't have it on here yet. Okay, then we're just gonna do that one. And I hate it. He's already on. All right. There we go. And I think I have. Oh, but yeah. I just realized I wasn't even talking for the last like minute right there. I was just going See, this is what happens whenever I get completely distracted by this game or any other game, I suppose. But anywho, right now it's just a lot of dashing and killing things. Oh, actually no, we're reaching the top. Once we get to this little area up here, the clearing, we actually go into a little bit more of the story, and someone from Dragon Age Origin decides to pop up. Now, like I said earlier, if you haven't played Origins, you're not going to get this reference coming up. Now, it's coming up here. Or not here, but after this certain event. Origins, if you decide to play, okay, Dragon Age 3, the information is coming. Not the information. Oh, Bethany. I always liked having Bethany as a... That was a moment of silence for Bethany because I actually like her character a hell of a lot. God! Or should I say Maker? Andraste's titties. I don't know. You'll find out why I said that later. If you play this game without... I think what I was trying to say was if you play this game without any context as far as like DA2, and if you try to play Dragon I almost said Dragon's Age. Dragon Age 3 without any context at all, I'm pretty sure you're not going to enjoy anything that is going to be happening. So, like I said, turn this off, go download Dragon Age Origins, play it through, pick your specific origin story, because I think that's the most fascinating thing about it. It took 6 years for Dragon Age Origins to be developed, and they decided to do multiple origin stories. That was actually the coolest thing I thought of the entire game. But anyway, I just lost everything that I was thinking of. This is no time to mourn.
Maybe we should grieve when we're safe.
I also get in a habit of anytime Leandra starts talking, I want to give her an accent, but she speaks a little bit more normal than a noble or an Elysian. Whenever they hear the Elysians, and they have that specific accent, and they try to sound so buoyant. Well, whatever.
Give this young woman a place at your side. Let us take comfort in the peace she has found.
This is what I really hate too. If you look at the eye textures, this also is a problem in not only Skyrim, but in Mass Effect, the eyelashes start twitching out and the eyes stay open. It's creepy. It's very creepy. Oh gosh. Alright, she won't be alone.
At least Father will have company now.
This is fascinating, to be honest. I've never had this character like this.
Flames. You're too late.
Alright, it's 23 minutes. I'm going to quickly kill everything and then get into... I could probably bust through before we go to Kirkwall. Now I think about it. Like, kill all these dudes and then just go after it. I think what I'm going to do before the next one, before the next quote-unquote Let's Play, is play this out and then kind of mod it a little bit so the experience is a little bit better. Oh, and you get to meet a dragon. Now, one of the things that has been hotly debated is why is this person even a dragon? Whether it be a witch or an old god. If you know what I'm talking about, then obviously you know the story of the old gods and how they went into the Maker's. They tried to go into the Maker's kingdom, and then they were cursed as the first Darkspawn. But no, Flemeth is a hot woman. No. This is Flemeth. She is a witch of the wild. She is a beautifully scary woman who has an excellent voice and personality. Oh my gosh.
It used to be we never got visitors to the wild.
But yes,
But now it
I
seems
do
you're
enjoy
out
Fenris.
before.
Why did I say Fenris? Because she has wet hair. I'm already like thinking on the lines of, oh my god, I shouldn't romance Isabel. I should romance Fenris, even though I've already done it.
If so, count yourself lucky. The smell of burning
But anyway,
darkspawn does nothing for the appetite.
she is a witch of the wild.
If you
She
wish to feed
is
darkspawn,
what
you
she
should
is
know
has
you
been
are
hotly
heading in the
debated.
wrong
In
direction.
and one of the DLCs for Dragon Age Origins is it's Morrigan. She was saying how she wasn't even. She's not human. She's not just a blood mage. She's not.
A mighty ogre.
Well, basically, she's not human.
Perform such a feat.
She's not truly
But
human.
now
That's
my
more
curiosity
specific.
is sated, you are safe.
Her requests or her demands for immortality are completely different. The way that she stays alive is that she supposedly takes the
That looks useful.
embodiment of her daughters, the ones that she births, with whatever means she does. Who knows? Actually, you can also kind of tell that
How do you
the
intend
shape
to
of her face is so close to
We're going to
Morrigan's.
Kirkwall.
And thank you, Carver. I was trying to make a freaking assumption, or not assumption, observation. His face gets in there. But anywho,
so far? Simply to feed the darkspawn.
Flemeth or Ashe Belana
Any better suggestions?
is
I hear the
pretty.
deep roads are vacant now.
Pretty. I'm not sure what to think of her at this point. Because obviously she's going to be in Dragon Age 3. I'll go into depth a little bit in the next Dragon Age 3 video that I'm going to be doing. That will probably be out next week before E3. However, and also on some of the videos I'm going to be coming up at post Dragon Age 3. Hopefully that I can actually get it done. Flemeth is a very magnificent character,
There must
and
be
I'm
a
just
catch.
waiting for her to kill everyone and it be funny. Funny because we kind of expected, and funny because we
We don't even
were
know
hoping
what
it
she
wouldn't
is.
happen.
I know what she is.
I personally think
Witch of the
she's
Wilds.
some kind of containment of an old god. Whether she is an old god and she's one of
Talks too much.
see, okay. I'm gonna move stuff around and I'm actually gonna pull it up. What am I pulling out? I'm pulling out the World of Thetis thing because in this book, which I highly suggest, and I'm probably going to put it in the description, that
Should we trust
of
her?
what it is
Wesley is injured.
composed
He'll
of.
never escape the darkspawn.
If you
Why
need
did I put why in the description? Was I even thinking of what I was saying? Possibly not. I'm gonna put the book into the description, and I strongly suggest it. Although it is $30. Actually, no, you can probably get it cheaper. And not only that,
What is a
oh,
witch
and
of
don't
the
get the
wild
Kindle version
exactly?
because the Kindle version has horrible functionality.
Witches that steal children.
But in this book, they give you everything as far as
Then you're an
the
apostate.
lore that you need to know. What happened from the beginning of Thetis and the Awakening and the Elves, the immortal Elves, before the humans decided to walk on land, and then all of a sudden they lost their power, or they lost their immortality.
Witches that steal children.
As if I had nothing better.
All the way to
Then you're an
year
apostate.
40, I think. I don't want to flip to that page already, but all the way to that page, or all the way to that where they tell you what's going to happen in Dragon Age 3, what is the
You
next
go
thing
through all that
that is
trouble
going to
to have
happen,
something delivered.
and I really enjoy it. I mean, for me, I'm a huge lore buff. I really do like reading about the history of different things. Obviously, it's like, well, why don't I like my own history? Why don't I like freaking U.S. history or world history? Well, you know what? Hey, mages are kind of cool. But let me see if I can actually pull up the old gods for you. I don't have anything bookmarked, which is kind of worrying me. Okay, I know you're a dragon. There we go.
If you knew my daughter, you'd know how
But
seldom
the
I
old
fear
gods and the way that they're set up is that there are 7 of them. And because there are 7 of them... Oh, whoops, I already put that. They need to be destroyed in order to end all the blights.
Sadly,
At the end of Dragon Age Origins, there was the 5th blight, and that was the shortest blight that they've ever had.
the city of Kirkwall.
Given that,
Deliver this amulet to their keeper.
there are 3 current archdemons, which is the big boss, the mad boss, the one that you're going to be destroying in order to save the world kind of thing. There's one, which is the Dragon of Beauty, one that is the Dragon of Night, and one that is the Dragon of... God forbid, Maker forbid I actually remember.
Has been done to your man is within
And...
his blood already.
Oh, found it.
You lie.
Sort of.
She's right, Aveline.
Earthmiel, which is the Dragon of Beauty. Then there's, I think, the Dragon of Night and the Dragon of Mystery. I could be wrong of which one is
What are you
alive.
talking about?
From the dark spawn.
Ah.
Blood.
While it is
You.
pretty well organized, it's organized in the point that
Time before
I
you.
can't... It's organized except without an index, so therefore it is not organized enough. This book, I mean. And despite that, though, I really do like this book because it's so pretty and it has the different concept art and it actually shows you so much better.
This corruption is the permanent sort. I
Or
take
not
it.
so much better, but in such a fashion, like...
Is to become a
I'm
brave
completely
woman.
fascinated by this world already, even more so than I was whenever it came to Mass Effect, even with the Asari, and the different kind, not only the Asari, but the Volus and the
Aveline.
different,
Listen to me.
like,
Can't ask me this.
the different races and the ancient races and the Protheans and the...
Slow death.
I almost said the Corruptors, but I meant to say the Collectors. I never truly liked
He's your husband, Aveline.
this part.
I can't decide.
Oh, and her chin's messed up. To be honest, I was already biased against Templars by the beginning of this. So whenever I saw a Templar and I saw that he was just being a jerk to the mages and all that, I just thought in the back of my head, God damn it, I wish he would just die. And then the first time it happened, and whenever I was so surprised that he was actually dying because of the Darkspawn corruption, and there weren't any Grey Wardens nearby to actually help him, I was like, gosh, I feel like a dick right now. And I officially feel like a dick. Also, nice graphics. Anywho, it's towards the end of this, and you're probably, if you're still here and you're watching and it's already 33 minutes, I don't even know if I'm actually going to stop it at 15
Your
minutes,
struggles have
however,
just begun.
and upload this into 2 parts, or I'm just going to make it 30-minute intervals and just make this first one a little bit more long. Well, then. We'll see how it goes. To be honest, I think it's kind of weird with having Let's Plays. I'm not comfortable with Let's Plays. But it does make me talk more. It does make me relive this series in a completely different light. So I actually do enjoy this to some length.
In a matter of speed.
And not only that, but I do enjoy playing Dragon Age and the different RPGs, and I'm looking forward to Dragon Age 3. I really am. So,
Nothing so fanciful.
once
I
this is
assure
done,
you. The witch kept her word.
I don't know how long it'll be until I finish it, but this will be a fun game. I
They
think.
sailed north across the waking sea, lashed by terrible storms.
Anywho, thank you for watching. I think it's best time after this in order to close it up.
Packed in, the fearful
I'll do
and the
another Let's
desperate.
Play of this. I'll do another video of this, and I'll go ahead, and I shall go in and finish Act 1. Go to
Long
Kirkwall,
ago, it was part of the Imperium. Slaves coming
And
from far and wide to work. the
servitude and slaves and shit.
Now, it's a free
Seriously
city,
though,
but I use the word
this
loosely.
is a fantastic game, even though a lot of people did not like
Sail
Dragon
through
Age
those
2
black cliffs
compared
and
to
you'll
Dragon
see
Age
the slaves
Origins.
of old saw.
And personally for me, although there were very much repeating scenarios, I really did like the scope of you are living this out in a flashback, I guess you could say, because Varric is telling the story. But it kind of gives you the sense of, okay, we can expect what's to come. Not only that, but I really did like the DLC. And whenever I approach the DLC, well, shit. Now, the DLC is absolutely hilarious. One of them is with Felicia Day. She is part of, not part, but she's like the, I guess, owner, CEO, the head of Geek and Sundries. I totally botched that name. I know I did, but I'm not subscribed to it, so I can't remember it correctly. But the guild, that. There's also Legacy, which basically goes into depth on the old gods, Corypheus, and how the Black City came to effect and the Fade. And then also, I hate the Exiled Prince DLC, but I love it at the same time because I loved just screwing with Sebastian the entire way through, making him my friend, and then totally denying him at the end. No spoiler alerts, I guess, with that one. Because I'll do it anyway in this playthrough, even though I'm not romancing Anders.
Everyone's fleeing the blight.
Oh, just let me save. Just let me save, please. It's totally believable. I'm not even surprised they let us through the door.
Our family has always been highly regarded.
Oh, this is
I'm
magnificently
sure of it.
tiring.
The guards seem to be reporting to
It's like I'm waiting. I don't even know if my microphone can pick up the birds that are outside. Yes! Okay, fantastic. Anyway, I'm actually here, and there's Leandra, and happiness. I get to save, and I get to do all these things, like saving, and turning off the computer, and going to sleep, because it's very late, and I decided to make this video very, very late. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll continue at a different time, but this is the perfect save. That's what I'm calling it. Once I'm done with this gameplay, I'm going to upload it so that future Dragon Age players for Dragon Age 3 will be able to use it. And not only that, but I'll make multiple save files. I'll make, well, the current one is Hulk, who is a mage, a male mage, a sarcastic male mage. That mix is awesome. And then I also make, I guess, I've never tried the female bitch, I don't want to say bitch, the renegade version of it. I actually do want to do her version, and then also having a Paragon Hulk. The experiences are very different, and there are a couple of things that sarcastic Hulk can only do, that diplomatic Hulk can do. You'll see in time. Anyway, that's the end of this show. I'll be back. I'm probably not going to do another Let's Play until after E3, to be honest. But once I do, it'll be fun. Swear to you. I just wanted to say something really cool right there. May the Maker cast his gaze on you. That was so cheesy. I'm off. Later.